Hello, and welcome to Federal Flash. I'm Nikki McKinney, and I'm joined by Philip Lovell. The U.S. Department of Education approved several more state plans under the Every Student Succeeds Act, or ESSA. There are updates on Trump administration nominees for key posts at the department, and Congress found a way to reopen the government, at least temporarily. Philip's been tracking ESSA plans. Philip, what can you tell our viewers?
Thanks, Nikki. Georgia, Hawaii, Indiana, Kansas, Montana, and New Hampshire all received a thumbs up from the department on their ESSA plans. Visit the link below to access these and previously approved plans. Like those approved in the first round, there are concerns that many of the second round plans fail to comply with all of ESSA's requirements. Here's a clip of Senator Patty Murray, ranking member of the Senate Education Committee, expressing just one of those concerns.
Now, I want to dig deeper now into two examples of how the department is currently not following ESSA and how it impacts students. Here's one example. In order to ensure that our most vulnerable students are not able to fall through the cracks, ESSA actually requires schools to pay special attention to subgroups of students who have historically struggled, including students of color, low-income students, English learners, and students with disabilities. States have to assess their schools not only by their overall performance, but also by the performance of those student subgroups in the schools. And here's what it means for students. Let's say a state ranks its schools on an A through F grading scale. When average all the students of performance together, the school earns an A. But let's say many students of color or many of the low-income students are failing. That is a clear problem for that school, and states should be able to identify and provide support when our most vulnerable students are falling behind. And yet today the department is approving plans that do not include subgroup performance in state systems for measuring schools.
Murray and the chair of the committee, Lamar Alexander, are expected to meet with Secretary DeVos to discuss Murray's concerns. Some of these issues were raised during the confirmation hearing of the nominee to serve as Assistant Secretary for Elementary and Secondary Education, Frank Brogan. For more on that hearing, let's turn back to Nikki.
Thanks, Philip. The Senate Education Committee on Thursday held a hearing on Mr. Brogan's nomination. If confirmed, his primary responsibility will be implementation and oversight of ESSA. Democratic members of the committee peppered the nominee with questions on the transparency of the ESSA state plan approval process, particularly as it relates to the approval of waivers, disaggregation of subgroup data, the use of restraint and seclusion as a behavior management intervention, impact aid, teacher retention, and the use of taxpayer dollars to send students to private schools. Mr. Brogan's responses showed an understanding of these issues, but were bland enough to not land him in the crosshairs of any member of the committee. Visit the link below to view the hearing in its entirety.
If approved by the committee, Mr. Brogan will join several other nominees awaiting confirmation by the full Senate, including individuals who will serve as Deputy Secretary, Assistant Secretary for Civil Rights, Assistant Secretary for Planning, Evaluation, and Policy Development, and General Counsel. Only 4 of President Trump's nominees for the department have been confirmed, including Secretary DeVos. But that's in large part due to the slow pace at which the administration is filling key posts and the sometimes lengthy confirmation process in the Senate.
After a 2.5-day stalemate, Congress was able to reach agreement on a short-term measure to fund the government until February 8th, as well as a 6-year extension of the Children's Health Insurance Program, or CHIP, which provides low-cost health coverage to children and families that earn too much money to qualify for Medicaid. To pass the deal, Senate Republicans agreed to hold a vote before February 8th on a pathway to citizenship for young people currently receiving protection under DACA. The White House indicated that it would support a DACA solution in exchange for funding for the border wall and changes to the current system of legal immigration. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer has come under fire from members of his own party for agreeing to the deal. There are still a host of unresolved issues, so don't be surprised if we're in a similar situation when this short-term Band-Aid expires. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Federal Flash is the Alliance for Excellent Education's video series on important developments in education policy in Washington, D.C. in 5 minutes or less.